Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Welcome to channel Pejuang IT. On this occasion, I will discuss about Lab 2.4 Ip Dhcp Pool. Ip Pool is a feature on MikroTik to determine the range or limitation of IP address that can be given to the client on the DHCP server. So, without further ado, continue to the video.
Open the Winbox to remote access router MikroTik. Use MAC address, login as admin, and then connect. First, do checking to the interface used with the command is interface print, then enter. Can be seen that the interface used is interface ether 1 with the status is R, which means running. Later, this interface is used as a switch. After that, we will create an IP address for the router with the command is IP address at address, and I want to use IP address 19.19.19.1/24 interface ether 1, then enter. Do checking with the command is IP address print, then enter, and we can see the IP address successful create. Next, we will create an IP pool that will be used for the IP range on the DHCP server with the numbers of clients that is 10 clients. Input the command is IP pool add name. This I want to use name 10 client and range is 19.19.19.2. Why we don't use the .1? Because that IP address is used to the router MikroTik until 19.19.19.11 because for 10 client. Then enter. Do checking with the command is IP full print. Then enter. And we can see the IP pool successful create with the name is 10 client. And we will do the DHCP server configuration. Here, I will do the configuration manually in order to add the IP pool that we have created. With the command is IP DHCP server add name, and the name I want to use SW MI01 and interface ether 1 address pool. The IP pool created. The name is same client and disable no. Then enter. To perform a check with the command is IP DHCP server print. Then enter. Can be seen that we have successfully created a DHCP server with the IP pool that has been created. After that, we configure the network for the DHCP server with the command is IP DHCP server network add, and address is 19.19.19.0/24. Gateway, and gateway is 19.19.19.1, and then as DNS server, I want to use DNS the Google is 8.8.8.8, then enter. Do checking with the command is IP DHCP server network print, then enter. And we can see the IP DHCP server network configuration successful. Next, we do a check on the client. Open the network and internet setting and change adapter option, and the Ethernet is double click and then open detail, and we can see the client nothing connected to the DHCP server, and we must disable this network device first and then enable, and double click the Ethernet and open the details, and we can see the client have the IP address is 19.19.19.10 and default gateway is 19.19.19.1, DHCP server is 19.19.19.1, and DNS server is 8.8.8.8. And then close, and this we must reconnect to back to Winbox. We can also see it on MikroTik with the command is IP DHCP server please print, then enter. And it can be seen that the client is connected to the DHCP server with the status is D or dynamic. I think that's all for me. Wabillahi taufiq walhidayah. Wassalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.